and 29 January 2021. The college was accredited with A++ grade and a CGPA of 3.55. Webinars and conferences. Various departments of the college had organized a total of 40 national and international webinars, 5 online conferences, 10 guest lectures, 9 workshops, and 10 faculty development programs. Loyola Institute of Frontier Energy has completed 25 years of research accomplishments. In view of this, Silver Jubilee celebrations were organized on April 15, 2021, during which a postal stamp on Life was released and Life Silver Jubilee Garden was inaugurated. New endowed scholarships were instituting during this academic year to the tune of rupees 8,43,500. Results: the overall pass percentage of UG programs was 89.4%, PG programs 96.96%, and for MPhil programs it was 98.36%. Achievements of the faculty members. Reverend Dr. Ignacy Muthu was listed in the top 1% of scientists in the field of biology. Dr. Alexander, Professor Emeritus, and Dr. Judith Vijaya were listed in the top 2% of scientists in the fields of inorganic and nuclear chemistry and materials, respectively, in an analysis conducted by Stanford University and published in PLOS Biology in October 2020. Dr. Judith Vijaya, Department of Chemistry, was elected as a Fellow of the Academy of Sciences, Chennai. Dr. S. Jerome Das, Department of Physics, has completed guiding 25 PhD scholars. Reverend Dr. Maria Pakim S.J. was admitted as a Fellow to the Society for Biocontrol Advancement, Bengaluru, which is part of ICAR NBAIR.
In terms of research publication, 10 research projects to the tune of 2.5 crores are on an active status. 4 projects were completed and 18 project proposals worth to the tune of 6 crores were submitted to various funding agencies. The Department of Science and Technology has sanctioned 1.1 crore for the improvement of science and technology infrastructure in the institution. The college is proud because it obtained 3 by the learned faculty members. During the academic year, a series of webinars on research methodology was conducted and more than 10,000 participants have been benefited out of it. A total number of 183 research papers were published by the esteemed staff members of our college in various globally recognized databases such as Scopus and Web of Science. 9 faculty members obtained their PhD degrees, 45 doctoral candidates have completed their PhD, and 4 faculty members have received their guideship. In terms of training and placement, the campus recruitment for the final year graduate and postgraduate students started from the first week of September 2020 in virtual mode. A total of 86 companies visited the campus and 331 students were hired, among whom 109 were from science, 201 students from commerce, and 21 students from arts stream. The highest salary package offered was 21 lakhs. For the 96th College Day celebrations, Dr. has consented to be the guest of honor. Dr. Jayakumar is a highly result-oriented HR professional with 33 years of experience in engineering and construction industry and a proven track record in successful planning, designing, and implementation of various strategic initiatives. He has been associated with the construction division of Larsen and Toubro since 1988 and has risen through the ranks and is the head of HR. Dr. Jayakumar is a PhD holder in leadership thought from Madras School of Social Work, the University of Madras.
Our chief guest for today is Dr. V. Mohan, who is an Indian diabetologist and the chairman and chief of diabetology at Dr. Mohan's Diabetes Specialties Center, which is an IDF Center of Excellence in Diabetes Care. He is also the president and director of the Madras Diabetes Research Foundation in Chennai, which is an ICMR Center for Advanced Research on Diabetes. He is ranked among the top 2% of scientists in the world and the top scientists in India in the field of endocrinology and metabolism as per Stanford University Global Ranking. Dr. Mohan has received several awards, including the prestigious Padma Shri by the Government of India for his accomplishments in the field of diabetology. In 1996, Dr. Mohan established the Madras Diabetes Research Foundation in Asia. His research combined clinical and genomic aspects of diabetes. He has published over 1,330 papers. His research work has an H index of 136 and has attracted over 1,36,000 citations.
Achievements of the college. Loyola College achieved All India 6th rank in the category of colleges by NIRF India Today ranking placed the college 7th in arts, 5th in commerce, and 5th in science, 8th in social work, 3rd in BBA, and 3rd in BCA. The Week magazine assessed our college 4th in arts, 4th in commerce, and 4th in sciences. Due to the fourth cycle of NAC accreditation, IQAC initiated preparatory works which included 2 mock visits by external experts and 3 internal visits by the officials of the college to the departments. The NAC peer team visit took place on 28th and 29th January of 2021. The college was accredited with a prestigious A++ grade for a CGPA of 3.55.
Achievements of the faculty members. Reverend Dr. Simuthu was listed in the top 1% of scientists in the field of biology. Dr. Alexander, Professor Emeritus, and Dr. Judith Vijaya were listed in the top 2% of scientists in the fields of inorganic and nuclear chemistry and materials, respectively, in an analysis conducted by Stanford University and published in PLOS Biology in October 2020. Dr. Judith Vijaya, Department of Chemistry, was elected as a Fellow of the Academy of Sciences, Chennai. Dr. S. Jerome Das, Department of Physics, has completed guiding 25 PhD scholars. Reverend Dr. Maria Pakim S.J. was admitted as a Fellow to the Society for Biocontrol Advancement, Bangalore, which is a part of ICAR NBAIR. 10 research projects to the tune of rupees 2 crore 68 lakh and 63,000 are active. 4 projects were completed and 18 project proposals worth rupees 5 crores 95 lakh 70,492 rupees were submitted to various funding agencies. The Department of Science and Technology had sanctioned rupees 1 crore 10 lakh for the improvement of science and technology infrastructure.
Achievements of the college. The college is proud of its learned faculty members as the college has obtained 3 patents in the last year. During this pandemic academic year, a series of webinars on research methodology were conducted and more than 10,000 participants are benefited out of it. A total number of 183 research papers were published in globally recognized journals of Scopus and Web of Science. 9 faculty members obtained their PhD degrees, 45 candidates have completed their doctoral work, and 4 faculty members received their guideship. In terms of training and placement, the campus recruitment for the final year graduate and postgraduate students started from the first week of September 2020 in virtual mode. A total of 86 companies visited the campus and 331 students were hired, among whom 109 were from science background, 200 students from commerce, and 21 students from the arts stream. The highest salary package offered was 21 lakhs per annum. The chief guest for the day, Padma Shri Dr. Mohan, has reached the campus. The College Day program will start very soon.
Who is a highly result oriented HR professional with 33 years of experience in engineering and construction industry, with proven experience in successfully planning, designing, implementing, and managing source and strategic HR initiatives. He has varied experience, including international exposure in Middle East and Africa region. He has expertise in the area of talent acquisition, talent management, leadership development, change management, and OD processes. He has implemented various new age digital solutions in HR for delivering business results. Dr. Jayakumar has been associated with the construction of L&T division since 1988 and has risen through the ranks and was head of HR for various businesses and geographies within L&T Group, including the Middle East.
The chief guest for the day, Padma Shri Dr. V. Mohan, is an Indian diabetologist and the chairman and chief of diabetology at Dr. Mohan's Diabetes Specialties Center, which is an IDF center of excellence in diabetes care. He is also the president and director of the Madras Diabetes Research Foundation in Chennai, which is an ICMR center for advanced research on diabetes. He is ranked among the top 2% of scientists in the world and the top scientist in India in the field of endocrinology and metabolism as per Stanford University Global Ranking. Dr. Mohan has received several awards, including the prestigious Padma Shri by the Government of India for his accomplishments in the field of diabetology. The dignitaries have approached the venue. We request you all to kindly rise. We request the audience to kindly rise. The dignitaries have approached the venue.
லோயோலாவின் ஒளி வீசட்டும் உலகெங்கும் ஒளி வீசட்டும் ஒளி வீசட்டும் உலகெங்கும் ஒளி வீசட்டும் இளைய தீபங்களே இந்திய தாயவழி நிலையில்லாத செல்வங்கள் ஒளி எங்கும் பரவட்டும் நிறையட்டும். லோயோலாவின் ஒளி வீசட்டும் உலகெங்கும் ஒளி வீசட்டும். நேர்மையின் பாதையில் சென்றிடுவோம், கடமையை கண்ணாய் செயல்படுவோம். நேர்மையின் பாதையில் சென்றிடுவோம், கடமையை கண்ணாய் செயல்படுவோம். அன்புடன் கூடி அமைதியை நாடி அறத்தினை வளர்த்திடுவோம்.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the 96th College Day, a day which stands testimony to the milestones achieved by us during these challenging times.
Tamilthai Valthu, the state anthem of Tamil Nadu, celebrates the glory of this land, its culture and language. As speakers of this beautiful language and heritage, I request you all to remain standing for the rendition of Tamilthai Valthu.
Kindly be seated. I invite Professor L. Anton Lebel, Vice Principal Shift 1 Administration, to welcome the gathering.
Esteemed chief guest of the day, distinguished dignitaries, revered fathers, honorable officials, respected teaching fraternity and support staff, and my dear students. Good morning. Praise be to God, and his blessings shall pour upon us. On the day of days, on behalf of the Loyola humanity, I welcome everybody to the 96th College Day to commemorate this grandiose event with pride and love. College Day is momentous and marks a remarkable place in the history of institution. This is the day when we turn back and see our achievements for the past 1 year, give a pat to ourselves in order to accomplish more and more in future. Loyola College lays its foundation on the dedication and commitments of the Jesuits, professors, support staff, alumni, benefactors, parents, and students. Each one plays a vital part with a sincere involvement and courage to crown Loyola with honor and glory. I express my gratitude to Padma Shri Dr. V. Mohan, India's leading diabetologist. Dr. V. Mohan is the chairman and chief of diabetology at Dr. Mohan's Diabetes Specialities Center at Chennai in South India, which is an IDF center of excellence in diabetes care. Dr. Mohan oversees the largest chain of diabetes centers in the world with 50 branches across 8 states of India and has over 5 lakhs registered diabetes patients in his center. He is also president and director of the Madras Diabetes Research Foundation, which is Asia's largest standalone diabetes research center and an ICMR Center for Advanced Research in Diabetes. Dr. Mohan completed his high school in St. Mary's High School and obtained a state rank. During the school's 175-year celebration, he was also felicitated as the best student ever in the history of St. Mary's High School by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, former President of India. Dr. Mohan then did his pre-university in Loyola College from 1970 to 71 and passed out standing first in the Madras University. He later joined Madras Medical College and was part of the famous 1971 MBBS batch, which was voted as best batch ever in the history of MMC. Deeply interested in research from his undergraduate medical student days, Dr. Mohan has published a record number of 1,350 papers in peer-reviewed journals. There is a world record by a full-time practicing medical doctor in any specialty. This includes 900 original articles, 300 review articles, and invited editorials, and 150 chapters to textbooks on diabetes. His research has attracted over 140,000 citations and has a H index of 139, which is the second highest by any scientist in India, second only to Bharat Ratna, Professor C.N.R. Rao. Dr. Mohan has trained a large number of physicians and diabetologists in addition to nurses, educators, and received over 200 awards, including the prestigious Dr. P.C. Roy National Award by the Medical Council of India and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Centenary Award from the Indian Council of Medical Research, the highest award for biomedical research in India. He was conferred Dr. Harold Rifkin Distinguished International Service Cause of Diabetes Award by the American Diabetes Association, and he is the first Indian to receive this award. Recently, he has been conferred a FRS from the Loyal Society of Edinburgh. Dr. Mohan is one of the few medical doctors in India to have been awarded a FRSC. For his extensive contribution in the field of diabetes, in 2012, Dr. Mohan was awarded Padma Shri, the 4th highest civilian award given by the government of India. Dr. Mohan's autobiography, Making Excellence a Habit, The Secret to Building a World-Class Healthcare System in India, was just published by Penguin India, is already listed as the bestseller on Amazon India. Dr. Mohan attributes a lot of his success to the initial training he received at Loyola College and remains ever grateful to Loyola. Sir, we feel immensely honored to have you among us. Your esteemed presence makes all of us feel proud on this momentous day of joy and thankfulness. Welcome, dear sir. I thank and appreciate Dr. C. Jayakumar, Vice President and Head, Corporate Human Resources, Larsen Toubro Limited, Mumbai, for his words of encouragement on this College Day function. He is unable to travel to Chennai. Let us thank him for his kindness, accepting our invitation to be the guest of honor. Looking back, the 95 years of achievement, let us thank all the people who lifted Loyola up to such a noble height in the field of education and in the formation of generations of the students to be men and with others. Loyola College confers every members with extreme responsibility with supreme freedom. This unique identification of responsibility with this freedom makes the students and the faculty to dedicate profusely with hard work and bring laurels to the institution. With a grateful heart, I am much delighted to welcome Reverend Dr. Francis P.P. Xavier, SG, Rector, Head of the Loyola Institution, scientist, and very good leader. Welcome, dear Father Rector. Reverend Dr. D. Selvanayagam, SJ, our beloved secretary, a man of few words who accomplished mountain of target, humble and human. Welcome, dear Father. Reverend Father Thomas S.J., our beloved principal, who is sharp in his thought, keeps the noble values as priest, professor, and administrator, whose vibe reverberates on the academic nows of Loyola. Welcome you, Father. I wholeheartedly welcome Dr. Melchias Gabriel, our beloved deputy principal, vice principals, and officials of the college to this 96th College Day function. I welcome the academic and administrative staff, Reverend fathers and sisters, retirees who played stellar role in making Loyola bloom, alumni, special invitees, benefactors, members of the press, well-wishers, students, ladies and gentlemen. Your presence have always been a great source of strength to us in all our endeavors to prepare our students to be men and women for and with others. Thank you for your presence, and we offer you our grateful welcome. May God Almighty bless all of us on this special and memorable day. We acknowledge this temple of learning for having laid its firm footprints on the sands of time in the last 95 years. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you, sir, for those words of welcome. Now it is time to honor our chief guest, Padma Shri Dr. V. Mohan, Chairman and Chief of Diabetology at Dr. Mohan's Diabetes Specialties Center, Chennai. I humbly request Reverend Dr. P. Francis Xavier S.J., Rector, Loyola Campus, Chennai, to honor our chief guest with a shawl. I kindly request Reverend Dr. D. Selvanayagam S.J., Secretary and Correspondent, Loyola College, to offer a memento to our chief guest. I graciously request Reverend Dr. A. Thomas S.J., our respected principal, to present the chief guest of the day with a bouquet. Thank you, fathers. Thank you, sir.
Now it is time to witness the laurels and achievements which our college has attained during this academic year. I humbly invite our respected Father Principal, a true visionary and a leader par excellence, to present the annual report.
Respected chief guest of the 96th College Day, Padma Shri Dr. V. Mohan, guest of honor Dr. C. Jayakumar, Reverend Dr. Francis P. Xavier, Rector, Reverend Dr. Selvan Ayagam, Secretary and Correspondent, Dr. Melchias Gabriel, Deputy Principal, Professor Anthony Lebel and Dr. Dorothy Pushparai, Vice Principals, officials of the college, Reverend Fathers, Sisters, academic and administrative staff members, alumni, parents, benefactors, and my dear students. Greetings to all of you. We all know that 2020 was a very challenging year for all of us. The entire world came to a grinding halt due to the spread of the novel coronavirus. All schools, colleges, and universities across the world were forced to close down their entire campuses indefinitely. Despite several challenges and hurdles, Loyola College swiftly adapted to the new normal, and the academic year 2020-2021 began with the unprecedented shift to the virtual teaching learning mode through well-calibrated and carefully executed online teaching learning methods. Much before the academic year had begun, the college conducted a range of faculty development programs related to online teaching in order to equip the teaching fraternity with the appropriate mindset and the know-how of teaching and connecting with the student community remotely. Loyola EduTech and Loyola Learning Management System, an indigenously developed system, were established with features and functions to carry out virtual teaching learning seamlessly, along with video conferencing tools and web tools. Because of our persistent and determined efforts, the synchronous and asynchronous virtual classes, as well as exams, were successfully conducted online. The college was accredited with A++ grade by NAC in January 2021, and this has helped us rediscover our academic potentials and march ahead with renewed vigor and fresh perspectives towards sustenance of excellence and quality in our educational services. It becomes all the more significant for us as we are inching closer to the centenary year. With this deep contentment and honor, I would like to present the 96th annual report, Change of Guards. The college expresses deep appreciation and gratitude to the following administrators who laid down their offices last year. Their extraordinary commitment and incredible leadership played a crucial role in spearheading and implementing the various initiatives and undertakings of the institution. The college proudly welcomes the new administrators who have assumed different leadership roles in this academic year. As a new initiative, 3 academic coaches have been appointed by the management this year. The academic coaches will guide the junior teaching staff and will extend the support and handhold required to strengthen their academic, pedagogical, and research skills. Hearty welcome to the three academic coaches. I also extend a warm welcome to the new heads and coordinators appointed in 9 departments and the incumbent administrators, and profoundly thank the outgoing officials, heads, and coordinators for their invaluable service to the institution. Achievements of the college. Loyola College achieved All India 6th rank in the category of colleges by National Institutional Ranking Framework, what is called NIRF. India Today ranking placed the college 7th in arts, 5th in commerce, 5th in sciences, 8th in social work, 3rd in BBA, and 3rd in BCA categories. The magazine The Week assessed our college 4th in arts, 4th in commerce, and 4th in sciences. Thank you, dear staff and students, for bringing laudable feats to Loyola. Infrastructure. Loyola College is happy to add one more cricket ground for the use of our students at the old cow shed. The School of Commerce will be adorned with one more floor with the financial assistance from the Sun Foundation. The campus has been given a gorgeous facelift during this academic year with broad roads and beautiful signages. New courses, BCom Accounting and Finance and BCom Computer Applications are the new 2 courses started this year with an intake of 40 students in each course. New endowments instituted. 3 new endowed scholarships were instituted to the tune of rupees 8,43,500 during this academic year. Admissions. Owing to the new normal, the massive processing of admissions for 2021 was efficaciously carried out online. The college received 38,352 applications online for the 3,280 seats. The admissions committee and the entire support team deserve a fantastic appreciation for expediting and completing the admission process on time, and this enabled us to start classes for the first year students on time. Results. May 2020. The overall pass percentage of the UG programs was 89.40%. The postgraduate programs 96.96%, and MPhil programs 98.36%. Among the undergraduate programs, commerce courses recorded the highest pass percentage with 92.74%. And among the postgraduate programs, the science stream recorded the highest with 98.56%. Training and placement cell. Campus recruitment drive for the final year graduate and postgraduate students commenced in the first week of September 2020 through virtual mode. A total of 86 companies visited the campus and 331 students were hired, among whom 109 students were from science, 201 from commerce, and 21 from arts streams. The highest salary package offered was 21,97,187 per annum. Achievements of faculty members. In an analysis conducted by Stanford University, USA, and published in PLOS Biology in October 2020, Reverend Dr. Innacimuthu S.J. was listed in the top 1% of scientists in the field of biology, and Dr. Alexander, Professor Emeritus, and Dr. Judith Vijaya were listed in the top 2% scientists in the fields of inorganic and nuclear chemistry and materials, respectively. Dr. Judith Vijaya, Department of Chemistry, was also selected as a Fellow of the Academy of Sciences, Chennai. Dr. S. Jerome Das, Department of Physics, has successfully completed guiding 25 PhD scholars. Dr. Maria Paki S.J. was recognized and admitted as a fellow to the Society for Biocontrol Advancement, Bangalore, which is part of Indian Council for Agriculture Research, National Bureau of Agriculture, Insect Resources. Congratulations to the jewels of Loyola. Webinars, conferences, seminars, and workshops. A total of 40 national and international webinars, 5 online conferences, 10 guest lectures, 9 workshops, 10 faculty development programs, 1 symposium, and 1 seminar by various departments were conducted in this academic year. Research projects and publications. 10 research projects to the tune of rupees 2 crore 68 lakhs 63,737 are active. 4 projects were completed and 18 project proposals worth rupees 5 crore 95 lakhs 17,492 were submitted to various funding agencies. Department of Science and Technology sanctioned rupees 1 crore 10 lakhs for improvement of science and technology infrastructure. Patents. 3 patents were obtained by the faculty members. Webinars. During the academic year, a number of webinars on research methodology were conducted and over 10,000 participants benefited from these webinars. Research publications. A total of 183 research papers that are listed in globally recognized databases such as Scopus and Web of Science were published by the teaching faculty. PhDs awarded. 9 faculty members obtained their PhD, 45 research candidates completed their PhD, and 4 faculty members received their PhD guideship, IQAC. Between 20th and 27th May 2020, 7 online faculty development programs were organized to train the teaching faculty in e-teaching and e-moderating skills. General academic staff orientation was conducted on 8 August 2020. Loyola EduTech was set up with 25 teacher trainers and 20 technical assistants in order to train the teaching faculty efficiently on essential digital and educational technologies. 4 training programs for the trainers were delivered and technical assistance on how to leverage smartboard technologies, and 7 workshops on various online teaching and content preparation tools was provided. 3 sessions of the Springboard Leadership Program for Quality Cycle members were also organized. 2 workshops were conducted under the Pramash scheme of UGC for the mentee institutions. Necessary data and documents were submitted for NIRF 2021 India ranking. India Today's The Best Colleges of India 2021 and the week's Top 10 Colleges 2021. Between 26 and 31st March 2021, annual academic audit was conducted to revisit and restructure the postgraduate curriculum. 50 experts from across academia and the industry interacted with the departments and students. I would like to invite you to have a glimpse of the various important events held in Loyola College during this academic year. Sports activities and sports day. Loyola College has produced 2 international and 16 national players. Among them, 5 players won a gold medal in tennis and athletics in the national tournaments conducted in different states. Also, 16 state level players won gold, silver, and bronze in different state level tournaments conducted across the state. Co-curricular activities, Loyola Students' Union activities. The inauguration and investiture ceremony of Loyola Students' Union 2020 and 2021 was held on 22nd February 2021. Ovations 2020. Ovations, a mega interdepartment cultural event of Loyola, was organized as a virtual fest this year from 15th to 25th March 2021. This fest was recognized by India's World Records as the longest online cultural event. Forum for Loyola women students close. Webinars were organized to sensitize the women students on gender equity, fitness precedes focus, emotional challenges in online learning environment, and insights of government jobs. International Women's Day 2021 was celebrated on 8th March 2021 through virtual mode. National Cadet, Army, Navy, and Air Force. Our country's 74th Independence Day was celebrated through virtual mode, and the Republic Day was celebrated on campus on 26 January 2021. Awareness programs on the themes of tree plantation, say no to plastics, and drugs and alcohol abuse were organized. Cadet Nelson represented Madras B Group as the best cadet in RDC IGC held at NCC Training Academy, Idayapatti. Cadet Pottiswar represented Madras B Group in the Marina Republic Day camp and participated in the Chief Minister Rally 2021. The International Day of Yoga underlying the theme of Ghar Ghar Mein Yoga
as prescribed by the Ministry of Ayush, was organized on 21st June 2020. National Service Scheme, NSS, COVID-19 Prevention Pledge was taken on 8th August 2020, the National Unity Day Pledge on 31st October 2020, and the Anti-Untouchability Pledge on 29th January 2021 were taken by the volunteers. The Commissionerate of Chennai Corporation appreciated the Loyola NSS volunteers for rendering diligent service and support during the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly election day, 6th April 2021. Loyola's response to COVID-19, psychosocial intervention. The Department of Social Work, in collaboration with the Greater Chennai Corporation, set up a world-class online counseling center on the premises of the corporation and provided psychosocial support to the vulnerable people under stress and mental turmoil due to the COVID-19 lockdown. A special word of appreciation to Dr. Gladstone Xavier, who spearheaded this challenging project despite risks posed by the COVID-19. Loyola Help Desk. Loyola Help Desk set up by the college primarily identified students in distress and arranged dry food materials and necessary medical assistance. Effective counseling and guidance was provided to those in need. We express our deep appreciation to our three counselors for their selfless and compassionate service. Loyola staff and students joined the massive operation initiated by Loyola College Society to support the migrant laborers during the lockdown. Loyola alumni across the globe made generous contribution towards the relief operation of Loyola College Society and also undertook relief works in their own localities. Institutes of Excellence. Loyola Student Support Services, 59 students benefited from the Earn While You Learn scheme and 60 students from the Noon Meal scheme. Jesuit educational support was extended to 829 students by way of management fee concession to the tune of 70 lakhs 17,000. 27 students were provided with tabs and laptops to facilitate smooth participation in the online classes, and 20 final year students were given an intensive SAT aptitude test coaching. Entomology Research Institute. Entomology Research Institute organized one national conference, 2 webinars during this academic year. Entomology Research Institute has 4 ongoing projects from SERB, DST, Department of Biotechnology, and ICMR to the tune of 1.02 crores. 12 research articles were published in renowned international journals. Loyola Institute of Frontier Energy Life. Life organized one webinar on taking research forward during the pandemic, in which over 3,500 academicians and students actively participated. Life has completed 25 years of research accomplishment, and the Silver Jubilee celebrations was organized on April 15, 2021, during which a postal stamp on Life was released. Reverend Dr. Francis P. Xavier endowment was instituted by his doctoral students and well-wishers with the investment of 5 lakh rupee. Loyola Institute of Social Science Training and Research. 2 online panel discussions, a national webinar, and a special lecture were organized. In association with the Jesuit Refugee Service, JRS Tamil Nadu, the book titled A Refugee Dilemma authored by Dr. V. Suryanarayanan, was launched. A publication on local integration as a durable solution for Sri Lankan Tamil refugees was brought out. LIMCOS. LIMCOS conducted 3 online industrial collaboration programs, RCDA, 1 postgraduate student and 20 undergraduate students who are differently abled were admitted this year. A total of 85 differently abled students are pursuing their studies at Loyola College. Ishwaran, Department of Tamil, secured the first place in the state level discus throw organized by Tamil Nadu Paralympic Sports Association. Obituary. With a deep sense of sorrow, we mourn the untimely demise of 3 of our students. Philip Kumar, a second year BCom Commerce Shift 2 student, on 14th December 2020. Jervish Tony, a third year BVOC 3D Animation Shift 1 student, on 30th September 2020. Jaswant Roy, a second year BSc Physics Shift 2 student, on 5th August 2020. The dead souls rest in peace. Loyola Men's Hostel. The Loyola Men's Hostel housed 379 undergraduate and postgraduate students this year. Individual rooms were allotted to students to ensure safe social distancing in strict adherence to the government stipulated standard operating procedures. Health and hygiene was given topmost priority in the premises. A new hostel block was opened on 4th February 2021. Loyola College Teaching Staff Association. A new team was elected to lead the Loyola College Teaching Staff Association. Dr. J. Justin Rayappa as President, Dr. I. Jacqueline Sinarani as Vice President, Dr. S. Anuja as Secretary, Dr. M. Raja as Joint Secretary, and Dr. A. Vikram as Treasurer took charge on 12th February 2021. Non-Teaching Staff Association. The Non-Teaching Staff Association felicitated and honored Ms. S. Germany, selection grade lab assistant, who took voluntary retirement on 3rd November 2020. The members of the association contributed financial assistance to the needy families of teaching and non-teaching staff. Loyola Alumni Association. Alumni Day was celebrated through virtual mode with the participation of over 800 alumni and their family members. 5 Meet Your Professor series and 8 international webinars were organized. This academic year, the association has initiated the Teach at Loyola program by international alumni.
Words of gratitude. I'm honored to thank our chief guest, Padma Shri Dr. V. Mohan, for his valuable presence and inspiring conversation on the 96th College Day. I express my sincere gratitude to Dr. C. Jayakumar, guest of honor, for his inspiring address. I especially thank Reverend Dr. Francis P. Xavier, Rector, Reverend Dr. Selvanayagam, Secretary and Correspondent, and Dr. Melchias Gabriel, Deputy Principal, for their invaluable directions and support. Words of appreciation and gratitude to all the officials, heads and coordinators of the departments and various units for their astounding leadership coupled with deep commitment, and to all the academic and administrative staff for their dedication and support. I appreciate and thank the IQAC and BISCOM teams for their tremendous hard work in bringing out this annual report in a lively digital form. I'm thankful to all the members of the Jesuit community for their prayers and moral support. Above all, I thank God Almighty for His abundant blessings and for the successful completion of the academic year 2020 and 2021. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Father, for such an elucidative and comprehensive college report. Now, I cordially invite Dr. Dorothy Pushparani, Vice Principal Shift 2, to read out the list of awards for the meritorious postgraduate and undergraduate students.
With immense pleasure, I present the list of students receiving the Meritorious Award on the 96th College Day, April 2021. First year postgraduate students, MSc Biotechnology first rank, T.A. Venkateshwaran Prize, Anjali M, 19 PBT 017, MSc Chemistry first rank, Miss Mary Apollin Memorial Medal, and Father L. Edenapalli Medal, Prince Jemima Jebaselvi S, 19 PCH 003. MSc Data Science first rank, Mohammed Mafaz N, 19 PDS 003. MSc Food Chemistry and Processing first rank, Bhavani P, 19 PFP 009. MSc Mathematics first rank, Krishnasamy Memorial Medal, and Dr. R. Bharati Award, Alan Cornelius NF, 19 PMT 018. MSc Physics first rank, Father Injakal SJ Medal, Josephine Dinah M, 19 PPH 002. MSc Physics second rank, Father Injakal SJ Medal, Tisha Anna Thomas, 19 PPH 008. MSc Statistics first rank, Srimati and Shri Subramaniam Prize, Meenakshi G, 19 PST 036. MSc Statistics first rank, Dr. B. Chandrasekhar Medal for Catholic student, Sandra Tom, 19 PST 011. MSc Computer Science first rank, Prem Kumar P, 19 PCS 003. MSc Zoology first rank, Father Injakal SJ Medal, Dr. T.K. Raghunandan Rao Medal, and Zoology Department Golden Jubilee Medal goes to Jolly Helen Mary J, 19 PZO001. MSc Zoology first rank, Varshita Rani JJ, 20 PZO003. MSc Visual Communication first rank, Prabhu A, 19 PVC 06. MA Applied History first rank, Gladson Joy, 19 PHT 019. MCOM first rank, Father Injakal SJ Medal, Atira R, 19 PCO 017. MA Economics first rank, S. David Michael Memorial Medal, Jyoti Susan George, 19 PEC 001. MA Economics first rank for the highest mark in mathematics and statistics for economists, and Miss Kanagam Arulraj Medal, Lisa Maria Joseph, 19 PEC 019. MA English first rank, AX George and Clarama George Medal, Jenish Joseph, 19 PEL 023. MA Sociology first rank, Hari Bharati T, 19 PSO 017. MA Philosophy first rank, Charlene P, 19 PPL 034. MA Social Work first, Albin M, 19 PSW 015. MWalk 3D Animation first rank, Alexius Fernando S, 19 PAN 002. MWalk Digital Journalism first rank, Maria James, 19 PDJ 004. Second year UG students, BSc Advanced Zoology and Biotechnology first rank, Mr. Erudionism Memorial Medal, and KS Joseph Simon Memorial Medal to Bhuvanesh Kumar R, 18 UAZ 013, BSc Chemistry first rank, Raja Shri Annamalai Chettiar Medal, Sundar C, 18 UCH 207, PCA first rank, Vaibhav Kathod, 18 UCH 046, PSC Computer Science first rank, Rohit R, 18 UCS 043. PSC Mathematics first rank, Hansraj Jivandas Prize to Praveen S, 18 UMT 225. PSC Physics Father Honor Medal, Mukund V, 18 UPH 311. Plant Biology and Plant Biotechnology, Mr. T.A. Venkateswaran Prize and Mr. Richie Wilson Memorial Prize to Anand GR, 18 UPB 004. Statistics Part 3 first rank for the Bertram Medal to Sarvesh S, 18 USD 029. Statistics, Dr. P. Chandrasekhar Medal for Catholic student, Tony Matthew, 18 USD 037. Visual Communication, Father Angelical SJ Medal to Sheshadri U, 18 UVC 113. BMM Animation first rank to Pavanjit Anand, 18 UMM 045. Business Administration first rank, Arun A, 18 UBU 003. Commerce first rank, Mr. Ramarao Medal to Maheshwaran A, 18 UCO 119. Commerce first rank in company accounts, Reverend Dr. Peter Xavier SJ Medal to Ashwin B, 18 UCO 06. BCom Corporate first rank, Keshawarajan K, 18 UBC 102. BCom Honors, Savrang R, 18 UBH 025. Economics first rank, TP Narona Medal to Shaim Kumar, 18 UEC 262. Economics highest mark in Fiscal Economics and MA Alexander IPS Medal is shared by Gautam S, 18 UEC 005 and KK Harsha, 18 UEC 219. English first rank, Ananta Ramakrishnan Medal to Nerome Washington Singh, 18 UEL 107. French first prize, Ranjini S, 18 UFR 041. History first rank, Srimati Rukumani Amar Medal. And for highest marks in history of Delhi Sultanate, Mr. B. Jagannathan Prize to Sabarish Kumaran B, 18 UHT 027. Sociology first rank, Ms. Aburam Rajan Memorial Prize to Kami Reddy Hemant, 18 USO 009. Tamil first rank, Mangalam Lakshmi Medal to Nishant CN, 18 UTL 014. PWalk 3D Animation first rank to Rohit Romanus Roy, 18 UAN 017. PWalk Digital Journalism first rank to Jagadishwaran B, 18 UDJ 009. First year UG students, PSC Advanced Zoology first rank and Dr. S. Shivaraman Medal to Birin Ba, 19 UAZ 045. PSC Chemistry first rank, Dr. E.V. Srinivasan Medal to Joji Robert, 19 UCH 001. PSC Chemistry second rank, Mr. Sundaram Iyer Prize to Mitinti Rahul, 19 UCH 012. Computer Applications first rank, Arjun S, 19 UCA 012. PSC Computer Science first rank, Aravinda Raja A, 19 UCS 005. PSC Mathematics first rank, M. Sundaram Iyer Memorial Medal to Pradeep S, 19 UMT 306. PSC Mathematics first rank, Dr. R. Bharati Award and BSc Mathematics second rank, Father Angelical Medal goes to Jesto Peter, 19 UMT 004. PSc Physics first rank, Father Angelical SJ Medal and Darba Rama Shastri Medal, Vignesh S, 19 UPH 203. PSc Plant Biology and Plant Biotechnology first rank, Praveen Kumar T, 19 UPB 004. BSc Statistics first rank, Siddharth Swaminathan, 19 UST 003. BSc Visual Communication, Father Injikal SJ Medal, Adarsha R, 19 UBC 105. BMM Animation first rank, Vishwesh R, 19 UMM 018. Business Administration first rank, Deep Vaisheth, 19 UBU 018. BCom first rank, Srinivas Sibe, 19 UCO 617. BCom Corporate, Nitish Kuwait, 19 UBC 009. BCom Honors first rank, Aman Kawad, 19 UBH 020. BA Economics first rank, Enos Kicherian, 19 UEC 205, gets the N. Krishna Iyer Prize. BA English first rank, Kevin Michael Woods, 19 UEL 127. BA French first rank, Tejaswi Prabhakar Krishnamurthy, 19 UFR 011. History Part 3 first rank, Ganesh Iyer and Swaminatha Iyer Prize goes to Shasha Alfred Murray, 19 UHT 026. History Tamil Nadu Paper 1 first rank, Manikavasagam Memorial Prize to Dhanush Kumar KS, 19 UHT 260. Sociology Part 3 first rank, Prabhu Ganesan Medal to Riaz Watson J, 19 USO 001. Tamil Part 2-3 first rank, Kirti Vasan S, 19 UTL 004. BWalk 3D Animation first rank, Melvin Paul TM, 19 UAL 001. BWalk Digital Journalism first rank, Ovia Ravindran, 19 UDJ 003. Foundation Studies, Reverend Dr. Michael Irude SJ Prize to Anand GR, 18 Puberty 004. Reverend Father Leo Correa SJ Prize to Ranjitam A, 19 UFR 051. General Tamil first rank, Professor M.R. Adikalasamy Medal to Balamurugan B, 19 UBH 003. Beginners French first rank, Mrs. C. Kantama Medal goes to Mudit D, 19 UMT 304. General English first rank, Father Lay Medal to Sneha S, 19 UFR 046. Hindi Shri R.K. Jawar Medal to Deep Vaiseth, 19 UBO 018. Sanskrit first rank, Ramachandra Shastri Prize, Mithinti Rahul, 19 UCH 012. For overall performance for differently abled students, the Kerala Kudumbam Award, Prakash S, 18 UTL 011. Best Outgoing in Differently Abled Students, Ignatius Fernando and Panimium Gomez Gold Medal to Mukesh G, 18 UCO 251. Plant Biology and Biotechnology, Professor C.R. Babuji Endowment Lecture to Libby Masila R, 18 UPB 007. Plant Biology and Biotechnology for Best Orator, Rex Wilson Medal to Shaurabh Sarkar, 18 UPB 014. Plant Biology and Biotechnology, Student of the Year in Plant Science, R.R. Kevin Wilson Medal to Anand GR, UPB 004. For overall performance in BA History, Mr. Amar Memorial Medal to Sabrish Kumaran B, 18 UHT 007. Tirumati Meru Bhakyam Tiruludsami Memorial Prize, first prize to Prakash R, 18 UHT 018. Second prize to Brito Jackson A, 18 UHT 218. Tirumati Mary Bhakyam and Tiruluduswamy Memorial Prize, third prize to Anthony Devanesan, 19 UHT 001. Fourth prize to Nirmal Kumar MB, 19 UHT 242. Best Outgoing Student of BA French, Professor K.H. Mahale Prize to Yalini Jarut R. 18 UFR 005. Reverend Dr. B. Jayraj Este Medal, Prince Jemima Jebabselvi, 19 PCH 003. Reverend Dr. S. Xavier Alphonse S.J. Medal to Joel Jas J., 18 UAZ 026. Reverend Dr. V. Joseph Xavier S.J. Medal to A. Pranosh Matthew, 18 UAZ 004. Popularizing Environment Protection and Awareness, Reverend Father A.J. Tamburaj S.J. Award to Bharati R. 18 UAZ 058. Best Essay in Tamil, First Prize, Father Arulsami Prize to Pohilan SKM, 20 UTL 018. Best Essay in Tamil, Second Prize, Father Rajanayakam Prize, Nishant CN, 18 UTL 014. Best Oratory in Tamil, First Prize, Father Machudo Award to Nishant CN, 18 UTL 014. Second prize to Navin Luthraj A, 20 PPH 025. Essay competition in Periya Puranam, first prize to Pohilan KM, 20 UTL 018. Second prize to Kirtivasan S, 19 UTL 004. Speech competition first prize, Father C.K. Swami Golden Jubilee Award to Praveen T, 20 UPH 208. Second prize to Balaji D, 19 UPH 246. And third prize to Ria Shri, 20 UMM 052. List of special awards. Best NSS Volunteer, Shift 1. Kevin Nicholas J, 18 UMT 074. Best NSS Volunteer, Shift 2. Calvin Wilbert Raj A, 18 UBC 204. Best Retractor, Shasha Alfred Murray, 19 UTH 026. Best Retractor Shift 2, Deepak Aranjan S, 19 UBU 170. For the winner of Know Your Series, Reverend Father Albert Mutamale SJ Award, Chikatla Chand, 18 UEL 012. Reverend Father L.D. Murphy Prize to Sabrish Kumaran V, 18 UHT 027. Best Leadership and Public Speaking, Reverend Father Jerome de Sosa S.J. Prize to Pranav S, 19 UEC 409. Research Awards for the year 2021. Dr. Joseph Madhavan Research Award for MSc Physics student, Ben-Hur Zion M, 19 PPH 006. Dr. Samburani Mary Endowment Scholarship for first MSc Women student, Abisha J, 20 PPH 029. Mr. Suse Adekalam Endowment Scholarship for second MSc student, Jesu Emmanuel J, 19 PPH 007. And Anthony Kumar A, 19 PPH 026. Special awards for administrative staff family members. Mr. John Fernandez Prize is instituted by Mr. Saravanan, Mr. Balasubramaniam, and M.S. Guhan of AVM for securing the highest mark in +2 examination held in March 2020 among the children of administrative staff, and the award goes to Mr. Joel Trinity Godwin C., son of Mr. Cleophas Assistant. Administrative Management Staff Prize for securing the highest mark in the 10th examination held in March 2020 among the children of administrative management staff goes to Mr. Amos Benson P., son of Mr. J. Peter Francis, our lab assistant. We congratulate all the prize winners for the academic year 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. A highly result-oriented HR professional with 33 years of experience in engineering and construction industry and a proven track record in successful planning, designing, implementing, and managing various HR initiatives. Dr. C. Jayakumar has been associated with the construction division of Larsen and Toubro since 1988 and has risen through the ranks and was the head of HR for various businesses and geographies within L&T. Dr. Jayakumar is a PhD holder in the field of leadership from Madras School of Social Work, University of Madras. Due to the travel restrictions imposed by the pandemic, he is unable to grace this occasion. In his absence, he has been kind enough to send us a video message which will be played for us now.
Good morning to everyone. It's my privilege to be here today for this 96th College Day function of Loyola College. Thank you, Reverend Father, Dr. Thomas, for inviting me for this very, very important event, as well as to address the young minds of Loyola College. It will be my honor to address this August gathering in the presence of Reverend Father, Dr. Francis, Dr. Selvanayakam, Dr. Anthony Label, and Padma Shri, Dr. V. Mohan of Mohan Diabetics. Thank you for having me here. Dear students, staff members, and other dignitaries, I would allowed to come there in person to the campus and talk to the bright minds. COVID and social restrictions have made it impossible. However, thanks to technology, I could connect at least through this digital media. I was born and brought up in Chennai. My house was in Egmore, and I did my graduation in A.M. Jain College in Minampakam. Every day, whenever I was crossing Loyola College, I used to repent that I missed an opportunity to join Loyola. Interestingly, after I completed my 12th, I applied for 3 colleges: Loyola, MCC, and A.M. Jain. I got the admit card from A.M. Jain first, advising me to pay, I still remember, 670 rupees within 2 days. I paid the fees, came back. That day, I got the admit card from Loyola for BA Economics, and 1 week later from MCC. I could not join because since I paid the fees, that time 670 rupees was a big amount, but I still repent today. I missed that opportunity. I'm happy that Loyola has over the years sustained and continuously improved the reputation of the institution. Luckily, at the later part of my life, I got an opportunity to study in XLRI, which is again a similar institution of great value. So it's a great honor to study in such a prestigious institutions where many stalwarts. So just click an alumni list of Loyola, mind-boggling, thrilling. So many people, right from Honorable President, the ex-President R. Venkataraman, C.K. Prahlad, who wrote the book, The Fortunate at the Bottom of the Pyramid, Vishwanathan Anand. I can keep naming so many stalwarts. You're all gifted students to get an opportunity to study in such an institution. Please make use of this opportunity effectively. I've been told that today the staff members who are completing 25 years of service are also being facilitated and honored for their long service. This exactly resonates with the culture of our organization. L&T, we see people stay for long years. We have 25 years award, 30 years award, 35 years award. And I myself have completed 32 years of service in L&T. If a person has to stay and work and remain with the organization, that shows the culture of the organization. I wish each one of you who are getting the long service award my best compliments and wish many more years of service in the organization. I would also like to thank the staff members and teachers for their selfless service, what made Loyola today to command the top position, that among the best of the best colleges in the country. Coming to my own experience, I strongly believe that one should be a student for life. One should be a lifelong learner. Learning does not stop. It's a continuous journey. In my own example, I joined L&T after completing my PG from Madras School of Social Work. From then, I continuously kept on upgrading my qualification. When I went to do my master's in economics, I did my master's in labor studies, I did my MPhil, I did my LLB, then an executive MBA from XLRI, and very recently in 2015, I completed my PhD from Madras University. So keep walking, keep learning. Learning is a journey and it's not a destination. It need not be just an additional qualification. It can be an experience, it can be a reflection, it can be a course correction, new way of thinking, acting, perceiving. But one thing, have a vision in your mind, what you want to do in your life, how you want to achieve it, how you want to be remembered. Moreover, remember that you are unique and do not start comparing with others, compete with yourself. That's what I do always. I always strive for excellence in whatever I do. I give my best. I always believe hard work is always required. There should be a desire to win. Achievement orientation is one of the basic quality required for any person to come up in his life. I always think if somebody else can do something, why not? I may not be that intelligent or it can be a reflection, it can be a course correction, new way of thinking, acting, perceiving. But one thing, have a vision in your mind, what you want to do in your life, how you want to achieve it, how you want to be remembered. Moreover, remember that you are unique and do not start comparing with others, compete with yourself. That's what I do always. I always strive for excellence in whatever I do. I give my best. I always believe hard work is always required. There should be a desire to win. Achievement orientation is one of the basic quality required for any person to come up in his life. I always think if somebody else can do something, why not me? I may not be that intelligent or I may not be that capable, but no issues. If someone can do something in 5 hours or 6 hours, I will do it in 7 hours or 8 hours. But still, I can do it. What it takes is dedication, discipline, determination. I put all my hard work, but today I am happy with my career, with my growth, with my contribution to my field. But the complacence should not set in. At any point of time, you keep learning and keep. There's no substitute for hard work. Coming to the future career prospects, you have a philanthropy of whole lot of opportunities available today. Let it be higher education, career growth, or etc. There is the field of, let it be the field of management, let it be finance, let it be economics, statistics, literature, social science, journalism. And in terms of career, different multinationals are available. Lot of opportunity in the area of startups because of digital technology. In addition, you have world-class institutions today in India. You have the IIMs, National Law Schools, XLRI, TIS. I can keep naming. So, whole lot of opportunities in the government sector. There is administrative service, IAS, IPS, IFS. But this 2-3 years in this college is very, very, very crucial. Need to leverage the facility. You should leverage the opportunity. You should leverage the excellent faculty and the facilities available in this college. If you ask me what are some of the qualities which make a person successful, first and foremost, I will say be an expert in your domain area, whatever domain, whether you are in HR, whether you are in finance, whether you are in strategy, whether you are in supply chain, be an expert in your domain. Okay. Put all your efforts to avoid that. Next one, most important quality I feel is the executive presence. When I say the executive presence, the way you project yourself, way you talk, way you create a first impression. In an organization like ours or in any organization, I'll tell you, you get very few seconds to meet a very, very senior person. Within that 2 minutes or 3 minutes, how you create an impression, the communication, the voice, the content, the flow. So really focus on that. It's not just communication in English, but the overall composition part of it. Next and foremost, second, if I have to touch upon maintaining a good relationship with people, let it be your subordinate, your superior, within the organization, outside the organization, interpersonal relationship is very, very, very important. Always keep that in mind, because we, as an individual, you cannot achieve anything. You have to work with people. If you have to work with people, you have to understand others and maintain a good relationship. I don't want to give a big preaching here. Finally, last but not the least, what I would suggest is never compromise on your value system. When you move up the ladder, there will be various forces to distract you, but be very clear about your value system and be within that. Never get tempted to move away from that. So the world is yours to conquer. Age is not a criteria to make a positive impact. Tendulkar has maiden century at the age of 15 years. Messi went to Barcelona when she was 12 years old. Recently, Greta, that girl, is creating a lot of revolution around the globe regarding the climate change. So age is not the criteria. World is yours. Today you have a lot of opportunity. You are privileged to study in such a good organization. So your fundamentals are very, very strong. Please leverage on that. Wish you all the very best. Once again, let me thank Father for inviting me and addressing you all. Wish you all the very best. Take care and stay safe. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational and thought-provoking message. Now, I cordially invite our versatile and meticulous Deputy Principal, Dr. Melchias Gabriel, to read out the list of special awards for the students. The awards would be presented by our chief guest, Padma Shri Dr. V. Mohan. I humbly invite sir to do the honors.
List of prize winners for the academic year 2020-21 special awards. Best Air Force Cadet, Shift 1, Sundarji, 18 UEL 001. Best Air Force Cadet, Shift 2, Alan Maxwell, 18 UHT 206. Best Army Cadet, Shift 1, Karthik N, 19 UST 042. Best Army Cadet, Shift 1, Nelson A, 19 UEC 006. Best Army Cadet, Shift 1, Koteshwar S, 19 UAZ 028. Best Army Cadet, Shift 2, Dayadeshwaran, 19 UBC 001. Best Army Cadet, Shift 2, Kamal Raja Yar, 19 UCA 013. Best Navy Cadet, 1, Shri Krishna B, 19 UPH 042. Best Navy Cadet, Shift 2, Wisdom PS, 18 UPH 242. Best Navy Cadet, Shift 2, Seraph Christian C, 18 UPH 211. And Best Navy Cadet, Ship 2, Shri Krishna B, 18 UBC 143. Mother Teresa Flows Award, Tavia M, 19 PhD 008. Loyola Students Union Award for Cumulative Excellence, Mervyn Jude J, 19 PSW 035. Best All-Rounder, VIT Chancellor, Vishwanathan Gold Medal, Anand GR, 18 UPB 004. Best Loyolite Award for the year 2020-21, VIT Chancellor Vishwanathan Gold Medal, Neeraj, 18 UMT 425. And Justice Mrs. Padmini Jesudrai Award for the Best Outgoing Woman Student for the year 2020-21, Reena Franci, P, 19 PPH 001. Congratulations, dear prize winners. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Dr. V. Mohan, our chief guest, is ranked among the top 2% of scientists in the world, and he is the top scientist in India in the field of endocrinology and metabolism as per Stanford University Global Ranking. Dr. Mohan has received several awards, including the prestigious Padma Shri by the Government of India for his accomplishments in the field of diabetology. Sir, with immense gratitude, I humbly invite you to address the gathering.
Respected Principal of Loyola College, Reverend Father Dr. A. Thomas, Vice Principal, Professor Antoine Lebel, Rector, Reverend Dr. Francis Xavier, Dr. Dorothy Pushparani, Vice Principal S2, Dr. Selvanayagam, Guest Secretary and Correspondent, Reverend Dr. Selvanayagam, Guest of Honor for this function, Dr. C. Jayakumar, Vice President, Head Corporate Human Resources, LNT, Limited, Mumbai, Dr. Pauline, Dr. Melchias Gabriel, Mr. Masiullah, Reverend Fathers and Sisters, professors, teachers, alumni, students, and my dear brothers and sisters. I wish to thank you for inviting me as the chief guest for this very prestigious 96th year college day of Loyola College. I bring to you warm greetings and best wishes from not only from myself, but all my staff of Dr. Mohan's Diabetes Specialty Center and the Madras Diabetes Research Foundation in Chennai. As I stand before you, my thoughts go back to two things. One, 9 years ago, I was in this very hall when I came for your 87th college day celebrations. And at that time, I was a guest of honor. And I was very privileged, of course, to a much larger audience then because we didn't have COVID then. And I'm now doubly privileged to come back as the chief guest for your 96th college day, just 4 years to go for your very much celebrated centenary of this very prestigious institution. But more importantly, my thoughts go back 50 years ago, in fact, exactly 50 years ago, April 1971, when I passed out of the portals of Loyola College. Since then, in the last 50 years, I have watched with admiration the continuous growth of Loyola College. To start with, in 1970-71, when I did my pre-university here, it was a purely boys' college. There were no girls at all. So that was the first change which occurred. And then so many other changes have occurred. The number of departments which have grown in Loyola College, the number of extracurricular activities which Father Thomas just now read out is mind-boggling, to say the least. And therefore, as a silent admirer, as an alumnus of Loyola, my heart is filled with pleasure, just like William Wordsworth's was when he saw the daffodil. I would like to congratulate the college on all its achievements, many at the national and international level. I would like to congratulate the college for very quickly adapting to the changing scenario of COVID-19. I observed how quickly you adapted, how quickly you brought your teachers on board and made everything virtual. All this can only happen in a vibrant college like Loyola. I'm waiting for the day when this college becomes a university. And I pray to the Almighty that before your centenary celebrations 4 years from now, in the year 2025, you will already be a university. And I hope to partake in those celebrations as an alumnus, as Loyola University and not as Loyola College. I'd also like to extend my congratulations to all the students who have won prizes, so many of them. We didn't have 1/10 of these prizes 50 years ago. So I can see how much more the college is now honoring all of you. I can't but look back the last 50 years of my life, and I can't thank Loyola enough for all that it has done to me. And I don't say this because I'm just here as a chief guest, and therefore I have to say a few words to satisfy all of you and make you all feel good. No, it's not at all. And I'll tell you why in a minute, and then you will understand. This comes from the bottom of my heart because we had some of the best teachers in Loyola College, which I did not see even later on in my medical college days. That was the quality of the teachers that we had in Loyola. Even more importantly, the quality of the students that we had in our pre-university batch is unparalleled. And I'll tell you why. Because at that time, pre-university, today we don't have pre-university at all. We go straight to the professional colleges. But in my days, there was a pre-university. And students from various batches converged onto that pre-university course. So we had students from the Anglo-Indian high school system, from the SSLC, from metric, and from other systems, all converging. And where did they go? If you were a boy, if you were in Tamil Nadu, Loyola was the #1 college preferred. There's no doubt at all. And therefore, we had, I think, 5 sections at that time, 2 in natural sciences, 2 in the mathematics group, and then the rest in the commerce group. In our batch alone, I think it was the 4th section, if I remember correctly, that I was in here. In our section alone, we had 20 state rank holders, 20 from various systems coming in. Now, how can I find 20 state rank holders in Madras Medical College? Of course, our batch was the best batch ever. In the 175th year of MMC, they voted our batch, 1971 batch, as the best batch. And we had a fantastic batch. But even then, we got divided. Some went to Stanley, some went to Kilpauk, some went to Jipmer, some went to All India Institute. They all got divided. So all of us did not land up in the same college. Whereas in Loyola College, that was what we had. And today I was just listening to my grandson just before I came, and he was doing virtual classes. And his friend was telling him, I beat you today. I came first to the class. We used to have that kind of spirit. I was thinking he's only 12, 13 years old and he's saying it now. But when we were in Loyola College and pre-university, we used to run from physics department to chemistry department to sit there first. That was the kind of enthusiasm that we had. Also, we were taught what discipline is. I think for the first time in the history of Loyola College, in the year 1970-71, we attempted a strike, not me. When I say we, I was very far away from strikes and so on. I don't believe in strikes even now. But some students thought that they can have a strike. And that is the first time, for some silly excuse, something or the other, some pretext, they started a strike. Out came the principal, Father Kyriakos. And within 5 minutes, the whole strike was dismissed. He just said, get back to your class and finish. That's the end of the strike, and that's it. The whole strike wound up in 5-10 minutes time. Can you imagine such a thing happening today? So that was the quality, and that's the power that our teachers had. That is a power that a principal had. I also would like to say one incident which happened with Father Kyriakos. What happened was that when my rank came in English, and I'm very proud of that English, and I studied in St. Mary's and I studied here and always thought that English was very important. In fact, I wanted to become a writer and to become an English professor until there is a different story how I went to. But then what happened was that in those days, if you get 70 marks in English, you will be first in the whole college. When my rank came, it came as 35. Not my rank, my mark came. It was my rank was my mark was 35, and my rank was some 400th or 500th rank. So I said, this can't be. There's something wrong here. I can't be so bad in English. So I went to Father Kyriakos' room, and of course somebody blocked me there. I said, get out. I'm going straight to the principal. I just barged into the principal room, and he got a shock. And he said, what happened? What happened? I said, Father, this is not fair. This is not my mark. There's something wrong with this mark. This is not mine. I cannot get 35 marks, something wrong with it. He said, settle down, settle down. And he called for my answer paper. And actually it was double, 70. They had not seen one sheet and they had not added the total. And so from that low rank that I had, I went straight into the second rank in the whole college. And Father had to sign there because already the report card had come, and he had to sign there, cut it out, write that, and then sign it and so on. I could do that as a pre-university student, walk straight in the principal's room and get what was my due. And the principal is willing to listen to me. Although the secretary tried to throw me out, the principal is willing to listen. That is Loyola College. I cannot forget those kind of days. Loyola also taught us that it's not just studies which are important. So many extracurricular activities, whether it's tennis, whether it's games, whether it's debates, whether it's fine arts, for every Loyola gave us an opportunity. I told you about these 20 state rank holders. So within that, to come within the first 2 or 3 was very difficult. And I was doing it for the first 5-6 months. And then tragedy struck. And I have to tell the story every time I come to Loyola College because it was a changing point in my whole life. I won't be standing in front of you today, but for this incident which occurred. Suddenly what happened was I used to eat in the Loyola mess. I don't know what went wrong, but I developed jaundice. So almost a whole month. Remember, the pre-university course is only 8 months, 8.5 months. In the 9th month, we join around August or so, and in March, April, you have to take the exam. And that exam decides your life. Your whole future is decided based on that. And somewhere in November, December, I developed jaundice, and a whole month was washed out. I already was very thin. I had become emaciated, and then tried to come back to college, and then developed malaria. Went back again, another week, 2 weeks out. Came back after that, hardly able to stand. I came back, tried to come back for a day. I developed chicken pox. Went back again, and another 2 weeks out. 2 months out. I'm already in January. January middle, I'm coming back. I'm like a ghost I am now with all my 3 diseases, one following another. I've lost 2 months of class out of 8 months. And all my students, all my classmates are far ahead of me. And I thought it was all over. I thought my whole career is finished. I will not even take the exam. And then it's where magic happens. So that's what I want to tell students. Never, ever give up. Because as the Americans say, it ain't over until it's over. Okay? And that's what happened to me. Professor V.A. Murthy, whom I hardly knew, he only knew me as a good student. I didn't know him personally. I didn't know anything. He kind of, when the class was over, he asked me, what happened to you? You're not interested in passing or anything? 2 months you've been bunking? What happened to you? He said. I broke down and I cried. And he said, what happened? Come and see me. in my room. So I went and saw him in his room and he said, what happened? I said, sir, I was sick with all these illnesses. He said, oh, I was wondering, a good student like you, what will happen? I said, sir, I'm finished. I'm not going to take the exam. I'm going to fail. I'm not going to do anything. He said, don't be stupid. I am here to help you. I said, sir, how can you help me? He asked me only one question. Are you willing to give up your lunch for the rest of the 3 months before the exam? You got 1 to 2 lunch break. Are you willing to give that up? I said, sir, I'll give up lunch, breakfast, dinner, everything I'll give up if it is taking the exam, you know. He said, come, I will teach you. From 1 to 2, every day, he made up all the portions which I had lost. Not only that, I started going up in the class. Then he asked me, Professor Wilson was the professor of botany. He asked me, do you want little help in botany? I said, sir, physics, chemistry, I don't need any help. My school standard was so high, I'm already coming first in that. I don't need any help. Only in this I need. This is what counts for my medicine. He called in Professor Wilson and said, give him a little help in botany also. Zoology is main help, but botany also I help him. So Professor Wilson also helped me. And then everything was over. We went for the exam and I stood first in the university. So from a candidate who was going to fail to come first in the university, and I got admission in 3 medical colleges. I could choose which one I wanted. After everything was over, the story doesn't end there. After everything was over, I took some money and then went to Professor Murthy and gave him this cover. He said, what is it? No, sir, just a small token for all that you did. Give it back to me, put it back in my pocket, and he said, that's the greatest insult I have ever got in my life. Did you think that all these months I taught you for that money? Is that how you evaluated me? You completely let me down, he said. I said, sir, I'm so sorry, sir, but how can I just take it like that? You know, without, you've spent 3 months of, you also didn't have lunch, I also didn't have lunch for 3 months. And for that, shouldn't I do anything? I don't need anything but your love. I don't even need money. In fact, he was quite a rich man. He was the owner of Kanchi Hotel and other hotels. So he didn't even need money. He was coming here more as a passion. He said, it's my interest. It's my passion. Please don't insult it by giving me money. That day I learned a lesson that there are things more than money. The value that I learned there, that in life, there are so many more important things than money. Money is nothing to the lesson which I learned in Loyola College. It was also the turning point of my life. If he had not done that, I would not have taken the exam. I would not have got the university first. I wouldn't have gotten into medicine, and I won't be standing in front of you today. So that is so much of love and affection that I got from an unknown teacher. Not that I knew somebody and somebody had told them or anything, just out of love. That was the kind of teachers that we had. And Professor Wilson also did the same thing. So that is Loyola College. So my advice to students is, yes, studies are very important. You have to get those medals, you have to get the academics, but make yourself an all-rounder. Unless you become an all-rounder today, it is no use at all getting 25 medals. You'll be a total flop when you go back into real life. Because what is needed there is your total skill. That is what people are going to see. In fact, today, if you can't sell something, including yourself, if you can't sell your skills, if you can't do that, you're a flop. Okay? So the best salesman, they say, is one who can sell a refrigerator to an Eskimo. You go to an Eskimo and tell him, no, you really need a refrigerator. And I'll tell you why. And suppose 10 Eskimos buy a refrigerator from you, you're the best salesman. So that is how you must be able to project yourself. Okay? I've just written a book, as it was announced, and it's called Making Excellence a Habit. And I'm glad that Dr. Jayakumar mentioned excellence 2 or 3 times in his talk. What is this excellence? And is it a one-off thing? You do something, come and give a good speech and then go. Is that excellence? No. Excellence is something which you should do again and again and again until it becomes a habit. And that's why the book is called Making Excellence a Habit. In whatever you do, whether it's in keeping a piece of paper or in giving a speech or in anything, the way you dress, whatever you do, in everything, you should have excellence. And that is the fundamental for success. It's one of the most important mantras for success. What are the other ingredients for success? Some of which I learned in Loyola, some of which I learned earlier in life. And first is to follow your passion. Because if you don't follow your passion, you will never continue with it. Suppose you don't like medicine and you're forced into medicine, you'll drop out at some stage. Sachin Tendulkar could have, gone to college, done a degree, done his MSc, he could have become a PhD, but he didn't do that. He dropped out and he took cricket because that was his passion. And see where he rose in cricket. He would have become an ordinary MSc, somebody studying somewhere. Instead of that, he became Sachin Tendulkar. That's because he followed his passion. How do you know what your passion is? The way you know what your passion is at night, you have a long, tiring day. Now you just want to go to sleep. You're about to hit the bed. And at that time, this particular activity, whether it's music, whether it's research, whether it's anything, brings you back to life. Now you can spend the whole night doing that without feeling tired at all. That is your passion. If you follow that passion, you will be successful. Second is focus. If you don't focus on something, you'll never be successful. You'll be a scatterbrain. My teacher, when I was in school, taught me an experiment. He took us all out into the sun. He had a piece of paper like this. He stood with the paper. The sun was there. And he said, see, I'm standing with the sun and the paper is there and nothing happened to the paper. Then he said, now I'll show you the power of focus. He took out a magnifying glass. Like a magician, he took it out from his pocket. And then he focused the rays of the sun on that paper. Within 5 minutes, the whole paper started burning. So he said the sun was there, the paper was there, but nothing happened because it's diffuse. Now I have focused the power of the sun so much onto that paper that it has caught fire. And that is how your mind can be focused so that you are able to achieve many more things. Of course, hard work is very, very important. If you think that just by being a genius, you're very brilliant, you will succeed, think again, you will not. Unless you work very, very, very hard. And that's a poem I learned in Loyola College. That poem is The Ladder of St. Augustine by Henry Wordsworth Longfellow, where he says, the heights of great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, toiled upwards in the night. This struck me when I was doing pre-university and I said, oh, that's how you do it. When others are sleeping, you work and then you beat them out, Very, very, very true. If you put in that extra effort, it will show. It will definitely show. And then there's a last line in that again, the last para again. Standing on what too long we bore, with shoulders bent and downcast eyes, we may discern, unseen before, a path to higher destinies. So if you really do that, you will see far ahead, which nobody else can see. And that's a true visionary. And that's the path of excellence, which you will be setting for yourself. Resilience is also very important because very often we set out to do something and we fail. And the moment we fail, one guy will commit suicide, another fellow will go into depression, another fellow will need counseling, another fellow will do. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. You can fall 100 times, but you will get up 101 times. That is resilience. And only that will keep you going. Failures are bound to come. When you keep striving for something, you will not get everything. But that failure is the ultimate stepping stone to success. Serendipity, believe in it. Today, when we have met here, it's only not by chance that we have just met here. The bond that I developed with all of you in few minutes can lead to something very big. If we believe in that serendipity, that nothing happens by chance, it's all ordained by God. If for some purpose He has kept us here, you can dare to dream very, very big. Don't be inhibited. You can dare to, I will go to the moon. Jules Verne actually wrote about it, man on the moon. Nobody had even dreamt that such a thing is possible. But then what happened? President John F. Kennedy said, by the end of the decade, man will be on the moon. He set a date for it. And then it happened. In 1969, man was already on the moon. So unless you dream, you will never happen. But take small steps. Slowly, slowly, you can make it happen. It will snowball into something very big, very big. But it cannot happen without deep faith. Without the grace of God, nothing will happen. And that's why Lord Tennyson said that more things are wrought by prayer than this world ever dreams of. You think it's you who's doing. It's not at all you. The effort may be by you, but somebody else decides. And that's why prayer is very important. At this point, I'd just like to say, what is the difference between spirituality and religion? I'm not a very religious person, but I'm a deeply spiritual person. What is the difference between the two? Often people confuse. Religion is an organized method of doing things. You go to church on Sunday, or I go to a temple on Saturday, or somebody else goes to a mosque on Friday. That is religion. Very good. Do it. But ultimately, it is spirituality which is very important. And what is spirituality? Spirituality is helping another human being. The essence of all religion should be spirituality. So unless we have spirituality, and what is that spirituality? Very beautifully summarized by masters. And they said, love all, serve all. There's no religion in it. For me to love you, what religion is there? I love you, I serve you. Help ever, hurt never. Always help somebody, never hurt somebody. If you're able to do that, you will come up in life. Jesus also said the same thing when he said, even if somebody hurts you, show the other cheek if somebody slaps you. Okay? I want to tell you one small incident about this because I'm very deep into spirituality. So I'd like to tell you that. In my downstairs basement of my hospital, there is a line which says, hands that help are holier than lips that pray. Hands that help are holier than lips that pray. Many people have said it. Mother Teresa has said it. Bhagwan Baba has said it. Many have said it. The same thing. I just put it there for my staff to know how important it is to help people. There was a Hindu priest running a temple. He came running into my room and he said, such blasphemy you should never write anywhere. You may be an atheist, but don't write things like this. I said, what did I do wrong? Did I do anything wrong? You have written some blasphemy downstairs. So what's the blasphemy? You're saying that nobody should pray. I said, did I say that? I said, hands that help are holier than lips that pray. That means lips are also holy, but this is even more. How can it be? You're saying prayer is not important? That's not holy? It's very wrong, doctor. You should not write such things. I said, please sit down. I'll explain to you. So he sat down. He's not even willing to sit down first. Then he sat down. Then I told him, look, sir, let us say right now is my prayer time. Okay? I'm going to now sit and pray for the next half an hour. At that precise moment when you're in the hospital, you feel giddy and you're falling down. Somebody comes and calls me. Oh, so-and-so has fallen down. I say, no, this is my prayer time. Let him lie there. This is my prayer time. I will not move from here. Let that fellow die there also. Doesn't matter. I will not move. Which will God like more? Stopping the prayer, going and helping that human being, coming back to pray. Will God finally like that? Or sit there and say, no, I'm going to pray and I'm not going to help you. What would have happened? I asked him, suppose it had happened right now and I did not come out. What would have happened? Oh, I never thought about it that way. I said, I thought about it that way. The way I've written there is, I'm not at all saying don't pray. I'm saying everybody should pray 5 times a day, 10 times a day also you pray. But don't forget another human being who's in need. That is the greatest prayer. If you can go and help somebody who's in need, that's the greatest prayer. One tip I want to give the students. I gave this last time, and many people wrote back to me later on saying how true it was. Okay? If you want something in your life, suppose all of us want something in our life. Promotion, we want this, we want that, we want our daughter to get into college or something. All of us have some need or the other. I'll tell you the secret how to get it, apart from prayer and so on, which is very important. You pray to God. But what do you do? What you do is, this evening, tonight, when everything is quiet, take a piece of paper. And in that paper, you write down what you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You write down what you want. Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, 2 years, 3 years down the line, you can tick off one by one, and all the 10 will come true. Okay? You may ask me, how does it happen? Don't ask me how it happens. I don't know how it happened. Ask me, has it happened to you? It has happened 3 times. I said this last time when I came 9 years ago. That time I had a list. All those 10 were ticked off. Subsequently, I've written 2 more lists. All those are now ticked off. Now I'm waiting to write my next 10. Okay? Don't ask me how it happens, but your mind has decided that you need it, and the mind has power. That is what I talked about, focus. With the grace of God, if you also focus on something, magic happens. Believe me, try it and see. And many students who said, sir, this happened to me, this happened to me. Even today they write to me and say that it happened. Lastly, I want to tell you that there is no limit to a human being's endurance or his achievement. The only limit is what you put for yourself. If you say, I can't jump from here to there, you will never be able to jump. If you say, yes, I can jump from here at my age, at 67, I can jump from here to there, and if I believe it, I can do it. Okay? And this was ably demonstrated by Sir Roger Bannister. Many of you may not know who Sir Roger Bannister was. He was a medical student at that time, later became a famous neurologist. He wrote a textbook of neurology. But why Roger Bannister is known, he's a Britisher. Why he was known was that at that time, in the 1920s, 1950s, it was mentioned that a human being can never, ever run a mile in less than 4 minutes. This was the capped. No human being can ever run a mile in less than 4 minutes. He did it in 3 minutes, 59 seconds, 59.4 seconds. The moment he broke that, now 3 minutes, 30 seconds also people are able to do. But until that time, everybody said 4 minutes, no human being can do, no human being can do. There is no limit at all. Soon it may become 3 minutes also, because human beings keep on improving on themselves. And that is what I want everybody here who's listening to this to say. You can set the bar higher and higher, because there is no limit to your own achievement. There is no limit to what you can do. As long as you have faith in it, as long as you believe in it, as long as you want it, things will happen. They say faith moves mountains. Does a mountain actually move? Well, equivalent to that will happen. A mountain may not actually move, but what needs to happen when a mountain moves can also happen. But you must believe in it. If you don't believe in it, it will not happen. I would like to end. I know it's rather late, and I know many of you will be waiting, and there is still some more left to be done here. So I would like to end with a quote from my spiritual master, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. And I'm only saying this because it's a beautiful quote. There's nothing religious about it, but it's a beautiful quote. And I always use this. He says, and I quote, when there is righteousness in the heart, when there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in character. When there is beauty in character, there is harmony in the home. When there's beauty in character, everybody has a good character, there's harmony in the home. When there is harmony in the home, there is order in the nation. And when there is an order in the nation, there is peace in the world. So everything comes back from righteousness. Your own righteousness in the heart led to the beauty in character, which led to the harmony in the home, which led to the order of the nation, and which led to peace in the whole world. So that peace came from an individual having righteousness in the heart. And where else to learn that righteousness than Loyola College? A beautiful motto, let your light shine. Such a beautiful motto, you know. Everybody has a light inside, but that light is not shining. Loyola College will help you to let that light shine. And therefore, may every one of you, may every one of your life, may that light shine in every one of you. I would like to end by praying to the Almighty that He takes us all safely through these difficult times. I know we have lost a very important actor also just this morning, but don't worry. Let us not think about negative things. Let us think of positive things, because there is so much more to be done in the world. COVID will soon become history. We will all get back to where we were, pick up the threads of our life, and march forward with our head held high. So it is with that prayer to the Almighty that He keeps us all safe, and that He blesses each one of us, not only sitting in Bertram Hall today, but also listening virtually online and also through YouTube, who will be listening for many, many months and years to come. I pray to the Almighty that He keeps us all safe and blesses us abundantly. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your insights with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Now is the time to acknowledge with pride the yeoman service rendered by some of the greatest people in Loyola College. I invite our esteemed and beloved Reverend Father Principal to present the list of retiring staff and jubilarians. I request Reverend Father Rector to present the awards.
Respected officials, my dear beloved staff members, and my dear beloved students, good afternoon to all of you. I deem it a great honor to felicitate our retiring staff as well as the jubilarians. Mr. M. Simon Joseph, Coordinator and Assistant Professor in the Department of Social Work. Mr. Simon Joseph hails from Uravur village in Kottayam district, Kerala, and is a first-generation learner who holds a bachelor degree in philosophy. He got his master's in social work from Loyola College of Social Sciences, Trandrum, in the year 84-86, and specialized in industrial relations, labor welfare, and personnel management. The year 2006, December, he joined as a faculty in the Department of Social Work, Loyola College, Chennai, and got into regular service from the academic year 2007. Over the years, he has been regularly appointed as the president of Social Workers Association and accompanied students for their rural camp and study tour. Mr. Simon Joseph defended his thesis on corporate social responsibility in August 2021. He was also responsible for conceptualizing and executing the joint faculty development program for the School of Humanities within the college and exclusively for the Department of Social Work over the years. Sir, we thank you for your open service. We congratulate you and God bless you. Dr. K. Manivannan, Coordinator and Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Shift 2. Dr. K. T. Manivannan is an alumnus of Loyola College. He holds a dual master degree in Commerce and Management. He cleared his NET in Commerce and Management in the year 2011-12. He obtained his doctoral degree from Bharatiyar University in 2019. He joined Loyola College as a management staff in 2011. He has been serving the self-financing Department of Commerce since 2012 and became the coordinator of the department in 2015 and continues to serve the department till date. He served as a member of Library Committee and Training and Placement Cell during his tenure in this college. He served as a member of Examination Review Committee. He was an active president of the Commerce Forum for 2 consecutive years from 2013-14 and 14-15. He has organized national level workshops in collaboration with the Government of India. He has also been a regular resource person for various state level and national level conferences. Sir, we thank you for your dedicated service to Loyola. We congratulate you and thank you for your services. Dear friends, we have 3 of our non-teaching staff members who will be retiring this year. Unfortunately, they are not with us. I'll just give a brief their contribution to Loyola. Mr. A. Francis Kumanan. Mr. Francis Kumanan completed his MA Social Work from Loyola College in the year 1899. He has worked in many NGOs and also in the media industry. He joined the Outreach Department of Loyola College in 2015 and has been a resource person because of his excellent skill and PR skills. He is young at heart and known to be a good team player. He has championed many meetings and he was instrumental in starting library in police club in Chindadaripet. He was also responsible for carrying out developmental activities at Bazaar Street, which is one of the intervention areas of the department. He has motivated his students to carry out developmental activities in all his intervention areas. The Loyola College management and the faculty, both teaching and non-teaching, thank the service of Mr. A. Francis Kubanev. Mr. Bruno Fernando, PA to Secretary. Mr. Bruno started his career in Loyola College in 2010 as PA to Secretary of Loyola College. He has served 10 years and retired on superannuation on 30/6/2020. He has been an active and systematic person in his work. He is known for his matter-of-fact approach and had a good command over English language. He is strict and straightforward. He has always won the confidence and appreciation of the various secretaries whom he served with love and devotion. We thank Mr. Bruno Fernando for his excellent service to the college. Mrs. S. Germany, Lab Assistant, Senior Grade. Mrs. Germany started her career as a record clerk in 23/1/1999 and she was promoted as library assistant in 2001. She has worked in the library in Shift to office and in LSS office. She was in charge of the government scholarship. She used to be part of admission team and always had suggestions for improvement. She used to keep our meetings alive by her sense of humor. She has completed 22 years of service. She was relieved on voluntary retirement on 3/11/2020. She is a dedicated person. We thank her for her yeoman service to the college. I am indeed privileged to felicitate the Jubilarians, both teaching and administrative staff, for their dedicated service to Loyola College. Dr. A. Xavier Magimeraj, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce. Dr. A. Vikram, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce. Mr. A. Amalraj, Junior Assistant. Mr. A.V. Kristi Raj, Lab Assistant. Mr. S. Anthony, Junior Assistant. Mr. P. Rajavelu, Office Assistant. Mr. N.C. Joseph Sandanam, College Finance Office. Mr. M. Adekalaraj, Lab Instructor. Mr. D. Jayakumar, Record Clerk. Mr. P. Sahaya Justin, Lab Assistant. Mr. A. Rajashekar, Maintenance Manager. Mr. D. James Alexander Money, Record Clerk. Mr. S. Chellan, Record Clerk. Loyola College management, as well as all the teaching and non-teaching staff, as well as the students, thank and congratulate all the jubilarians, and we continue to pray for your long and healthy life and continue to service in Loyola College. Let me have the joy of announcing the special awards. Reverend Father Edanapalli S.J. Award. The Research Committee of Loyola College is pleased to recommend the award of Father Edanapalli S.J. Research Award for the academic year 2020-2021. Dr. P. Augustine S. Theodore, Department of Plant Biology and Biotechnology. Professor T.N. Anandakrishnan Commemoration Research Award. The Research Committee is pleased to recommend the award of Professor T.N. Anandakrishnan Commemoration Research Award for the academic year 2020-2021 to Dr. R. Lima Rose, Department of Commerce. Good Samaritan Award was instituted in the name of Father Xavier Vedam S.J. to be given to the most deserving and appealing person who helps others, whether known or unknown, like a good Samaritan, at a time of their distress in their life, education, unemployment, accident, and the like social problems. And this year, Loyola College is proud to give away this award to Dr. G. Gladstone Xavier, Department of Social Work. Mrs. S.P. Philomena Xavier Raj Award, the Best Non-Teaching Staff of the Year 2020-2021. And this year award goes to Mr. K.V. Wilson, Scholarship Clerk of Shift 1 College Office. While we appreciate the excellent work done by all these faculty members as well as Mr. K.V. Wilson, we wish all the remaining other staff also, while they deserve our appreciation and gratitude for the excellent service you have rendered during this entire academic year, although this has been a very, very challenging year. Thank you, one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, fathers. We have a spectacular cultural extravaganza that awaits us. The dance performances by the students of the Dream Team and the performing arts will enthrall the audience with a visual treat.
என்னால முடியல மாமே நீயே வாசி பள்ளி மாமே பள்ளி பள்ளி மாங்கா பள்ளி 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 போடே ஆவே டபுள்டமா தாரா கிரீர நோவே வளர்ந்தாடி ஆவாது சேவ் வர்ற
Thank you, dear students, for this visual feast. I now request Dr. S. Paulin, Associate Professor, Department of Physics, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Last year, this time, all of us were witnessing a new virus, a new lifestyle, and an unheard lockdown. In this regard, I am reminded of a saying which says, if you can, run, if not walk or crawl, but never stop moving. We never shut down, but it was a continuous remote learning experience. A year has passed by in virtual learning. College Day is a day to reminisce about the past achievements and applaud the good works by the students and the teacher. This year, as we celebrate the College Day, we remember that all of us have grown in different dimensions, enhanced and improved our skills in effective communication. So first and foremost, I humbly submit all of us before the Lord Almighty, who has showered blessings and guided us in enduring the physical and psychological pain of Corona amidst this pandemic. I place on record my sincere thanks to Reverend Father Rector Francis P. Xavier for providing the needed impetus and for leading the Loyola flock to manage the current situation efficiently. Thank you, Father. My heartfelt thanks to Reverend Father Secretary Selvan Nayagam for his conscious effort to provide all that is required for the smooth sailing through this pandemic. Thank you, Father. I wholeheartedly thank Reverend Father Principal Dr. A. Thomas Amridam, who was the backbone in the efficient running of the daily activities of the college. Above all, he was with us in all our needs. Thank you, Father. I very especially thank the guest of honor, Dr. C. Jayakumar, who shared with his valuable experience with us and being part of our celebration. We thank him in absentia. Very special word of thanks to the chief guest, Padma Shri Dr. V. Mohan, an illustrious alumnus of Loyola College, for sparing his time to be with us in congratulating and honoring the achievers. We have been truly inspired by his experience. Thank you, sir. The officials of the college, the deputy principal, the vice principal, the officials, deans, coordinators, who are the rails on which the college is functioning smoothly, they have spent their valuable time in designing the new methodology. A big thanks to all of them. The teaching staff have put in their mind and soul in the teaching and evaluation process to achieve the ambition of the college and the aspirations of the students. Heartfelt thanks to all of you, my dear professors. The works of the non-teaching staff have no bound. Their support services are remembered here with bountiful hearts by the staff, students, and the management. There are many others who have supported us in effective running of the institution and very specially in organizing the today's program. A big thanks to all of you. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. We have reached the conclusion of the 96th College Day celebrations. I request all to rise for the national anthem. Announcements. Staff members are requested to exit the floor using the entries and exit points that are to the right side of the Bertram hall. Kindly leave in a staggered manner. Please don't go in groups. Thank you.